Another big issue at the border, of course, is a lot of the children coming over, unaccompanied minors. Have you had any experiences with these kids?
Lots of them. I think that's probably for me, the being shot at and the dead bodies, that doesn't really hold much weight. But when I see the kids, I think that one mentally is what's been draining me here on the border. I've seen like a 3-year-old little girl with her 7-month-old brother, and they were just left down the riverbank for me to find, and I shared that video with you as well. She was from, I want to say, Venezuela, and yeah, she was scared. She was scared, and her parents just left her there. That was one. There was another one where she was about 7 years old, and the coyote kind of just threw her up onto the riverbank and got her stuck in some barbed wire. So I was doing a foot patrol when I was coming back. I found her, and it's about 100 degrees, easy, well over 100. And she was wearing like a windbreaker. She was wearing a really thick jacket. So I can imagine how hot she was. So I went over and pulled her out of the sea wire and took her back to our point. And that one was really hard to fathom, or I knew what I was looking at. It was still hard for me to believe what I was looking at.
And that's what I want to really highlight here too, because so many people on the left wing say that open border policies are loving, that we need to be welcoming in these immigrants because they're fleeing these other countries. But again, as somebody who's rescuing these children who are being abandoned at the border, I mean, what are the realities of what these human smugglers and the cartels are doing to these people? Like, what are some of those realities?
There was a case. She was an 11-year-old girl from Cuba, I believe it was. She was crossing. Her mother gave her a box of condoms, and the mom told her she was going to need them for the cross. She crossed by herself. So when I found her, she had 3 condoms left in a box of like 15 or something like that. It was a big box. She only had 3 left. Pretty much the coyotes did what they wanted with her, and she was only 11.
Yeah.
And that's some of the realities of it. It's like, sure, the open border's great for people to want to start an American dream, but you got to think about what these people are going through on the other side. Like, it's not that great, because they're at the mercy of whoever's crossing them. And some of these people never make it across. A lot of these immigrants, they'll tell me at the border that the Mexican military or the cartel or whoever it is that catches them, they extort them, or they beat them, or they take whatever they want. And I mean, that's a danger all on its own.